Hi, it's me, Becky again. Today I'm going to show you how to make the quickest and easiest elephant ever. This is a little pink one that I did. They're perfect for like the baby showers or christening cakes. So it's so simple. And it's very simple to make. You only need a few things, not much at all. I've got it all here. So you need a pair of scissors, a brush, and an edible glue that go together. Some corn flour, a lollipop stick or a cocktail stick or straw. Straws tend not to be as stable, but it would work. Or also you could use a candy stick. They're like little sugar sticks that are edible. They're pure white. They're quite good for things like this because then it makes the whole thing edible. You need this tool here. It's just perfectly round. And you need this tool here. It's a little smiley face tool or a little hollowing out tool. And then your fondant. Now I made a pink one last time. I'm going to make a grey one this time. So, you literally just need a ball. Also, you might need a knife as well. In fact, yeah, you will need a knife. So, make a nice So we've got our ball, and then you take a knife, and we're going to chop it in half, and then chop it in half again, so that we've got 4 pieces. And then one of these pieces we're going to chop in half again and leave to one side. So all of these, this one's going to be slightly smaller than the one I've made already, need to be rolled into a ball, and you would have 3 balls the same size and 2 balls half those size. Or you should have anyway. One looks slightly smaller, but that's fine. So these ones will be your legs, the smaller ones. Then there's one for the head, one for the arms, and one for the body. So I'll take this one for the body, and I'm rolling and just making a sort of, it's fairly round. And then I'm taking my lolly stick and I'm just poking it straight into the middle, and I'm just going to roll that back round it just so that it squeezes it back round. Okay, I'm just going to put a bit of corn flour on the bottom. You don't have to use corn flour for this. It's so quick and simple, it doesn't really take any rolling. It just stops it from sticking to the side. You know, you don't roll anything out for this. Just all made out of little balls. Right, so we've got our legs now. So the trick for this is to roll into a ball and then a cone shape. And then taking the end, you're just pinching to make a flat end, and you should have a cone. Then do the same again. Okay, and then I'm just going to move that out of the way. And taking this tool, my hand will be in the way, I'll show you after, but what I'm doing is I'm pushing down, and it makes little elephant toes. And I'll do the same on this one. Okay. Then I'm just going to make those a bit longer. This one seems to be a bit thicker. Okay, and then I bring this back in and take in my edible glue. I'm just going to place some along the sides here and along this other side here. And so it's on the sides where my feet would go, and I'm just bending it round and bending it round to create the base and the feet of my elephant. Okay, and so far we've got an elephant with some little toes. Okay, next we're going to make the arms. The arms are made with one whole piece, which sometimes shocks people because they expect it to be made with two separate pieces put on and then the head. No, I'm going to show you how to do it, and it is so easy, and you'd kick yourself if you've been trying to put them on and then arms dropping off and all the rest of it. So a ball and a sausage. Try to make it fairly even. We don't want it too long either. And still, as you know, you want them to be chunky because elephants are got chunky legs. And then we're doing the same round the top again, just to create that foot. So it's like 2 feet, but you're not cutting them in half. And then the same again with your smiley face tool, making little toes or toenails. And then we take your brush, it should have enough on really. You can use water for this one, it doesn't take a lot of sticking really, this one. This tutorial is quite simple. And keeping the toes facing up, we find roughly the middle and slip this down, and then you've got your arms for your elephant. Okay. So now we've got the arms, and obviously now that this is on, you can twist it slightly to put it to where you want it to be. And I don't need all this on the top, I only need a little bit, so I'm just cutting that down a bit. And there is the start. I'll try and pick it up without it falling to bits, of the elephant. It's very simple once you've done it, but obviously this seems to be taking a while because I'm trying to explain it at the same time. So the head is a little bit more tricky. Not too tricky though, it's so simple. It's done out of one ball, no separate parts. The ears are all done as one because then there's no risk of the ears falling off and the trunk falling off. How many times have you made things and then bits falling off and you have to re-glue them back on? So, right, so we start with a ball. Nice and smooth, and then to make the trunk you need to sort of section off a piece and then make it a bit thinner. And then all you're doing is, so now I've got this thinner piece on here, and I'm taking my knife and I'm just making some indentations because they obviously have lines on. You know, they tend to look a bit wrinkly. So you can see that there. I've just put some lines on to the trunk. And then, I don't know if you can see this, I'll try to I'm just taking my thumbs and I'm pushing and pushing out. And then you can reshape as you go along. And fondant's drying a bit because I've not worked as quick as I wanted. And so just smoothing those ears, you end up with this shape. And these are your ears. It's easier to smooth it out. Just smooth around those edges a bit, make them a bit more rounded, a bit jaggy at the minute. Okay, and then, so I've now got this, then you just need to bend the trunk up and bend it just down ever so slightly at the end. And then in the top of there, using this tool, in the top of the trunk we put 2 little holes for the end of the trunk, and then also the eyes. This just needs straightening out a bit. And then for the mouth, you take some scissors, I need some smaller scissors, and you snip and pull down. So there is our elephant's head. And then taking back to your figure, you put a bit on there, just you can use water like I said, and just slide it on. And there we have it. There is a simple elephant. If you wanted to make it seem like a baby elephant, you could put a little, I always think putting a little belly button on makes it seem a bit more baby. And if you really wanted, you could put little bows on and things, you know. But there's your bog standard elephant in grey. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. It's dead simple and easy. Hopefully I'll be doing some more fairly soon. Thanks, bye!